because what I'd like to do is to give you feedback since we're recording it. I just started recording, by the way, but since it's an exam, I can't get too specific. So, I'll probably like refer to the number like, hey, you missed number 10. Let's discuss number 10. And it would be
Okay, I'm going to try to see if I can get it.
Okay, if you can't, let me know. I can fix it on my end. That way, we can talk about it without me. I just don't want to say I don't want to repeat the question verbatim. That way, when
Right.
people watching the video, they don't have access to
Let me see. I can go back and forth, would be all I could do. Because it won't let me see the whole thing at once.
Oh, that's right. Well, let me see if I can fix that really quick.
Oh, wait a minute. I can tell it which one I want.
Okay.
And
okay,
it'll
good.
go there.
Okay.
I think.
Perfect. So, yeah, the first one you missed then was number 10.
Number 10?
Yep.
Well, that would be the one. Okay, here we go. 10.
And you see that that one is the one that's asking about basically what anthropogenic means, right? It's basically asking you that. And your answer was a correct statement, but it wasn't the correct answer. Basically, you just got too specific. So if you look at all the choices, one of them is a lot less specific, right? So when we're talking about anthropogenic activities, you mentioned things that humans do that increase greenhouse gases, and that would fall under that category. But the only problem is that answer is too specific. So it's not just increasing the greenhouse gases. So that's why you missed that one. Does that make sense?
Which one should it be then?
Well, I don't want to say it and give it away.
Oh.
But if you look at because we're recording it, but if you look at all the choices, it's the one that's not so specific, right? Like all the choices are very specific, except one is not very specific, and that's the correct.
I got 100 notes on that answer on little pieces of paper, and I don't know. I probably threw them away now, but
yeah, the correct answer would be the one that's basically not so specific. There's a broader answer, and that would be
all activities by humans affecting the earth and its biosphere.
Right. Yeah, that is it.
Okay.
And for the next one though, if you can, don't read it out loud since we're recording.
Okay.
It's okay. All right. So the next one looks like question 29, and it's asking about primary energy sources, and asking, basically which one's the one used the most, right? Which one is the primary?
Oh, it's going to be B.
Right? You would think, but that actually is not true. When you think about it.
Well, isn't it? Well, can I ask? It's not up there.
Right. Yeah.
I thought it was electricity.
Oh, no. Primary energy source. And electricity is not an option, but it's
right.
We're talking like natural gas or oil or coal and all wood, all that nuclear power, that kind of stuff. Right. Basically, and if you think about like not just production of energy or electricity, right? If you think about other stuff that we use energy for, like transportation, then that should give you the correct answer, right? And the correct answer
would be A.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's not just the production of electricity, but also considering.
I was thinking electricity, and
right,
I didn't have an option for it either. So I got the next best thing to it.
Right.
I thought.
And actually, yeah, in that line of thinking, you would be correct. If I remember correctly, it's always changing, but if I remember correctly, the number one energy source right now for the production of electricity in the United States is natural gas. But again, that's not what the question was asking. But at least you, when you got it wrong, you at least were on the right track. You know what I mean? Like, you just misunderstood the question. So that's good. I think, at least you know your stuff.
How many questions did I miss altogether?
Not that many. Let's see. You missed 10, 29, 40, and 61.
Okay.
And we're looking at number 40 right now. We're talking about tidal, different types of power. And this one is tidal power. And basically it says, what does it not do? So it's a list of things that it does do, but it's asking what does it not do? I
read that.
Let me, yeah, and I'm reading it too right now, trying to think out how I can discuss it without giving anything away.
Does other people hear?
No, it's just us.
Oh.
But it's a recording, so
Okay,
other people will watch it. Theoretically, students in the future will watch this to help prepare themselves for the final exam, but that's theoretically. Let me see. No, that's correct.
I don't remember reading anything on the.
Pretty much like when. Okay, that's correct. Okay.
Unless it's A.
No, the answer
I
is.
went everywhere. I went everywhere looking for this answer.
Oh, that's a tough one then. Let me see.
I even looked at a paragraph on that.
Oh, okay. See, this is a tricky one. It wasn't meant to be tricky, but the reason this is tricky, and I'm thinking, if I'm trying to think about the way you might have been thinking, so you're looking at all these options, and the tricky thing is it's the wording that makes something wrong. So the key word there, and the correct answer is, let me just look, is A. And the reason is because of that one word, potential. It should be kinetic. So again, you were just on the wrong track. And in my opinion, that's a good thing. It's not that you didn't understand the topic. This is the question tricked you, because all those things listed are things that tidal power does, except that word potential should be kinetic.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So don't feel bad about missing that one either. Again, that one was a little bit tricky. And again, my intention wasn't to be tricky, but yeah, that's why that is the correct answer, because that word potential is incorrect.
Well, scrap that.
Yeah. And then, all right, so the last one you missed right here, talking about geothermal.
That's another one.
Yeah, and this one's asking, it's kind of like the opposite of the last one.
Which one is the
true? Now we're looking at the one that is true.
51.
Yeah, 61. I'm sorry.
61. Okay.
Yeah, and the answer is basically E. And I don't want to again.
Well, I did read that too. I should have got that because I had that written down.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, almost put A, and I knew where it came from.
Right.
So that's where I got those. That last couple words is what threw me off.
Gotcha. Well, you still did. That's an amazing job. Plus, now that we've met and discussed it, that's a 10% boost to your grade, which, well, I guess I won't say it since we're recording. I'm going to talk about your grades, but I can say you will get the 10% boost like we discussed in the email, and that puts you where you want to be.
Where I wanted to be. Yay.
Yes, great job. You did a fantastic job this semester, and obviously very, very much care about your grade. And
I do.
I was glad to see that, and I hope you learned a lot.
I'm glad that I got the opportunity to do things over, because you learn things like that.
Exactly.
Especially like just now.
Exactly.
And that's the whole thing.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many people just don't even take advantage of that. They don't.
Oh no! I had last semester. I had an art class, and I did the work, and I turned it in, and it didn't accept it. Somehow.
Oh man!
I think I didn't hit one last button or something, and I got an F. I got a 0.
Oh.
And I said, "Well, I did it. I've got it right here. I'll send it to you. Whatever. Let me do it." She said, "No."
Oh, that's
didn't
tough.
go through. Sorry.
That's tough.
So and I felt really bad. So I try real hard to get them all right in case I run into that situation again.
Right. Yeah.
But I like being able to do it over again.
Yeah.
And that's how you learn anyway.
Exactly. And that's what it's about to me. It's about learning, not grades. Grades are just something we have to do. So, but anyway, yeah, it was great talking to you. Do you have any questions or anything you want to say while it's being recorded?
No, I don't guess. It was been great, and I really liked it, and I learned things, and I got what I wanted out of it, and that's the name of the game.
Awesome. Well, you have a great summer, and I hope stay in touch. I hope.
And in a month, I'll be back at the school.
That's right. Same here. All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a good one. Bye.